Picture this. I just turned 100 years old, and reporters rush to my door with burning questions. They're dying to know my longevity secret, expecting tales of superfoods and marathon running. When I shared my truth, they exchanged puzzled glances like I'd spoken in riddles. One journalist blurted out incredulously, "That's seriously it? Nothing else?" Absolutely. That single principle, nothing more complicated than what I'm about to reveal. Before I spill the beans, let me shatter every longevity myth you've swallowed. Genetics? Complete nonsense in my case. My parents kicked the bucket at 60 and 65. Not a single sibling made it past 80. My family tree screams early mortality. Diet gurus would faint hearing my eating habits. I devoured everything with gusto. Bacon fat? Loved it. White bread mountains? Bring 'em on. Calorie counting felt pointless. Vegetarian lifestyle never crossed my mind. I ate like a regular human being. Exercise fanatics assumed I'd spent decades pumping iron and running endless miles. Truth is, I never stepped foot inside a fitness center or trained systematically. Sure, physical labor kept me moving, but deliberate workouts? Not my style. Money and premium healthcare didn't save me either. I lived modestly, always. Actually avoided doctors like the plague. Medical visits terrified me more than illness. So what's the magic formula that carried me through 10 decades of existence? Here's my earth-shattering secret. I never harbored grudges against anyone, ever. Don't mistake me for some enlightened saint. I felt anger just like everyone else. But by nightfall, I'd release that poison. Never let resentment take root inside. Grudges work like slow-acting venom, destroying you while your enemy sleeps peacefully. The person you despise continues living their best life, completely oblivious to your suffering. Meanwhile, you're carrying their toxic presence everywhere, letting them destroy your insides. Let me share how my neighbor backstabbed me at work decades ago. His scheming cost me a promotion I'd worked years to earn. Fury consumed me. For 12 months, rage poisoned every morning coffee and evening meal I consumed. Then clarity struck. This man wasn't worth sacrificing my precious life energy for. I released him from my heart that very day. Guess what happened next? He died at 58 from a massive heart attack. His own hatred destroyed him. The poison he'd planted in me would have killed me too if I'd kept nurturing it. But my darkest test came when we lost our baby boy unexpectedly. Nothing prepares you for that kind of soul-crushing devastation and rage at existence itself. How do you forgive life for stealing your most precious gift? That nearly broke me. Yet somehow, I chose healing over eternal bitterness. That choice saved my sanity completely. Modern science backs up what I discovered through pure instinct and survival necessity. Chronic anger floods your system with cortisol, that nasty stress hormone nobody wants. Cortisol systematically demolishes your immune system, cardiovascular health, and brain function over time. People who master emotional release literally live healthier, longer lives than grudge collectors. Research proves that forgiveness isn't just spiritual fluff, it's hardcore medicine for your body. Now let me teach you the practical method I've used for 70+ years. My golden rule: never close my eyes carrying emotional baggage from the day. Before sleep, I'd either resolve the conflict directly or consciously choose complete release. Sometimes talking it out worked perfectly. Other times, silent release proved more powerful. Understanding the difference between forgiving and forgetting changed everything for me completely. Forgetting means pretending nothing happened, which feels dishonest and creates more internal conflict. Forgiving means remembering the facts without carrying the emotional sting or burning resentment. I'd tell myself, yes, he betrayed me, but that wound no longer controls me. This simple question became my North Star. Will this matter in 10 years? If the answer screamed no, why waste precious life energy feeding that meaningless anger? Every single evening, I'd spend exactly 60 seconds doing this emotional housekeeping ritual. What stung me today? I'd name it specifically, then declare firmly, I'm letting go. This isn't mystical magic or New Age nonsense. It's training your nervous system toward peace. Like building muscle through repetition, forgiveness becomes stronger with consistent daily practice over time. Your body chemistry literally transforms when you stop marinating in toxic emotional cocktails daily. So what treasures did this lifetime practice of release actually bring me? 100 years of breathing, surrounded by children, grandchildren, and their children too. I genuinely have zero enemies walking this planet. Nobody to plot revenge against anymore. When my head hits the pillow, sleep comes instantly, without racing thoughts or regrets. I wake up every morning feeling light, not dragged down by yesterday's baggage. At 100 years old, I have absolutely no unfinished emotional business with anyone. The greatest gift isn't just longevity. It's this deep, unshakable inner tranquility I've cultivated. Not boring emptiness or dull existence, but genuine peace that most people never experience. This is what I call true happiness. Sleeping without enemies haunting your dreams. Money can't buy this kind of rest. Fame can't deliver this level of contentment. So here's my one piece of advice after a full century of living and learning. Release everything. Let go of every slight, every betrayal, every disappointment that's eating you. Don't do it for them. Those people who hurt you don't deserve your sacrifice. Do it purely for yourself, because you deserve peace more than you deserve revenge. Understand this clearly. Your anger only poisons you, never them. It's your burden alone. But forgiveness? That's your superpower, your medicine, your pathway to genuine freedom and health. I've lived through 10 decades of history, witnessed incredible changes and challenges throughout. If I could relive it all, there's only one thing I'd change absolutely nothing about. I never wasted a single precious day feeding hatred or nursing wounds that weren't healing me. That choice to forgive daily gave me the gift of 10,000 peaceful nights. Your tomorrow starts with what you choose to release tonight before sleeping. Will you carry today's poison into your dreams? Or will you choose freedom instead?